There's a beautiful mashal, a beautiful parable I once heard from Rabbi Barak Levi. He said, imagine a man who goes to the bank and he brings a check. And this check, he has written on it 100 zeros. He goes to the bank and he hands them the check and they say, sir, this check is worth nothing. It only has zeros on it. The guy says, what are you talking about? I wrote so many numbers. And they try to explain to him, look, if there's no number besides for zero, it's still worth zero. It doesn't matter how many times you write the number zero. So the guy says, okay, you know what? He takes the number one and he adds the number one in front of all the zeros. And he makes it $100 billion. And the bank goes crazy. Do you have this much money? Are you sure you're giving us this much money? And the guy says, I don't understand. What's the big deal? I just added a one to all the zeros. And they say, no, you misunderstood. That one changes the whole entire number. And the parable is like this. In a person's life, he can say, if I do that little mitzvah, if I do that little thing, what's that going to help? It's not really worth anything. So they say, I'm not going to do anything. And they end up doing nothing. And that doing nothing, it always leaves you with zero. But if you say, you know what, I'm going to do that one mitzvah, even though I don't think it's worth anything, and you try it, it's going to start a domino effect. And eventually it's going to lead to hundreds and hundreds of millions of more mitzvot. That's the one in front of all the zeros. Shabbat shalom.